Well, it's truly the end of the evening of the Arthur Murray Superama, and we've just had a spectacular, inspiring show by the one and only Troels and Ina. How does it feel to be introduced all the time as the world, U.S., and now international champion, plus many more? How's that feeling?
It's an honor and a privilege, and trust me, we're not going to get tired of that introduction. So we're very, very excited to be here in Las Vegas and share a wonderful evening. Everybody has been so warm and so supportive. They lifted us up, and each dance felt better and better and better. So we had an absolute amazing evening. Yeah.
Well, you always do 100, you dance 150%, and it was also nice for you to acknowledge our group and how much you're enjoying it. And how did you enjoy the show?
Well, it's easy to acknowledge it when it's the truth. This is what, like, when we come a place like this and we just feel the enthusiasm, the appreciation, the love. I mean, we just came directly from London here, and it's just it fuels our soul. This is why we do it.
Of course, and you did come from, for those who may not know about the International, they just won the International in London, so it's still, you're still feeling electrified, I imagine.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is our time. This is what we want to do. This is what we love doing. As Ina said, of course, it's an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be in the position that we are, and we're just going to keep challenging it. Please continue to do it through what we love to do.
It's so visible. And for our Arthur Murray audience, this didn't happen overnight. They've been together 16 years. You were amateur champions, and now leading into this. So you've had a long, incredible path. And I think so many people quit too early. So what would you say your secret is to this incredible, respectful partnership?
Well, I think you said it yourself, the respect. And to exactly keep going. And there is actually no secret. It's actually very simple stuff, but the consistency of it, the respect of it, keep going, and just actually don't search for the secret. Just take the next step. You see the next step, take that one, and I promise you will find the next one as well.
And don't search for winning, really, isn't it? Even though you are winning, it takes a while, and so it's the passion. And I had just said to you, Ina and Troels, that your show seems completely different from the last time I saw it. Particularly, you said 2 numbers. Yes. The rumba is I didn't recognize the music immediately.
Yeah. So the current rumba show is to Queen, a version of Who Wants to Live Forever. Cello probably is our most favorite instrument for rumba, so we were thrilled when we found that version. In particular, it's probably the 4th or 5th time we dance it, and it felt that it's much more under our skin tonight. To close the show tonight with it, it was quite poetic aside. Yes, it was beautiful.
Poetry in motion, and it's so fluid. I mean, everything, if you're looking at the lights, your bodies are so fluid, and I think you blew people away also with the samba body rhythms and the characterization of each dance. The paso was beautiful too. I hadn't seen that.
No, but as you say, the characterization of each dance, that's what we keep challenging, to actually find each dance and dig deeper and make it the difference between them. So as you say, we want to win competitions and we want for things to be readable, but we also want to dig deep and discover things, develop things, find depth and satisfaction through that as well.
You know, another thing I noticed, I know that I experience this doing shows as opposed to competitions. Don't you find it's so much more free and artistic? Do you think so, or not necessarily? I mean, the fun you could wear different costumes.
I've always enjoyed the showcases, but what the competition brings is, of course, we do both highly enjoy the comps. We are both quite highly competitive people, and the idea of actually getting music that you're not very familiar with, you don't know what music you're going to get at the competition, brings an extra edge, and we love to improvise and to be in the moment. So with a greater risk comes a greater reward as well, whereas the showcases, you get to choose absolutely everything, the costume, the music, and so on. It's really your vision, so it's beautiful and it's wonderful to experience, but it's different, and I wouldn't say that it's better or worse. It's just so nice when you can get to do both and alternate. Yeah.
But of course, do it in a place like this with the lighting, as you said yourself, just makes it like a different stage. You feel it's different. You're alone on that floor. You can feel the atmosphere. It's beautiful.
I think you've given her credit for a lot of the creativity, and you just follow her lead.
Not just follow her lead.
It's never that simple. It's
No,
never
it's
that
it's
simple.
we have found our dynamic, and that's again those things take time to find your dynamic in a partnership, and really trust each other's strength, and not clinch onto okay I'm good at this, she's good, but really flow with it as well. Allow things to develop.
Well, we love seeing you again. I always love seeing you, and our audience loves seeing you. So, what's next for you?
Next.
We have a few events coming
Yes.
up, but again, actually now after a big Grand Slam, we usually take a time, go back, and actually say, okay, what is it we want to challenge now? What is it we want to develop now? Because it's easy just to press autoplay and go on to the next, to the next, to the next. But for us, we find it in those in between the majors to just go home to the studio and just get back to work.
Dissect it, assess everything, redo. Will you be at the UK?
Yes.
Yeah, of course I'll see you there.
Yes.
Of course.
Well, what about Vienna? Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe,
We'll
yes.
see. Yes, that's okay. Well, thank you very much. We love you. And thank you for watching. Until our next Dance Rama.
Thank you.